That roar of the crowd that you hear is the appearance of Phil Woosnam into the ball game for Graham Newton. Phil Woosnam in and Graham Newton out. This is the starting combination, or rather the combination 3 weeks ago that scored 2 of the goals for the Chiefs in their 3-2 victory over Manchester. All right, the ball batted around at midfield where Coleman has it. He gets by John Cocking going down the left side. Stan Bowles ahead of him. Pass too far for Bowles, picked up by the Chiefs. Vic Crow up to Woosnam. Woosnam at midfield to the right of center. Still going. Starts to cut into the middle now. Pass on his left long to Vic Crow. Crow gets it into the middle. A header. Wow! Just over the nets. Emmett Kapengwi made a diving header with the ball, and it just went over the bar. It was a pretty play to watch, and it just rolled across the top of the bar. Still 2-1 Chiefs with 20.5 minutes to go in the game. All right, Manchester now has it deep in Atlanta's territory. Pardo with it in the right-hand corner, and out of bounds it goes, just on the sidelines, right near the corner. It'll be a throw-in and not a corner kick for Manchester. Pardo will throw it in. McIntosh waiting at the 18-yard line, defending that crucial area. All right, here's Bobby Kennedy coming over. He's going to do the throw-in rather than Pardo. Pardo trying to get in there on the offensive unit. Here's Chris Jones coming in to try to take perhaps a long throw-in. Comes in to Jones, and it's headed out of there by Crow, picked up by McIntosh. Now here comes Willie upfield. Cutting into the middle to his right, still going. He's at the center circle, goes right across the midfield stripe, sends the pass up front to Freddie Mwila, a little bit too slow, but Mwila comes back for it and gets it back to Willie. Willie behind him to John Cocking, still at midfield, to Phil Woosnam. Woosnam cutting into the middle, still going, tries to get one in to McIntosh, but it's intercepted and batted out to Tony Coleman. Here comes Woosnam once more, gets it away, but it's picked up by Jones. Jones sends it over on the far right side. And as he tries to get a shot off or pass off, it goes back to Jones into the right side of the goal, and out over the goal line it goes. Last touch by Manchester, and a goal kick is coming up for the Chiefs.
This is a brand new ball game again. Manchester City have got far more poise now than they had in the first half, or indeed in the game previous. Trying to contain, they're using an offside trap to try and catch out.
Offside called against the Chiefs as it comes upfield. Offside against Peter McParland. And the linesman was right on that. He picked it up right away and waved his flag and pointed his arm.
Playing Manchester, that is, playing with county professionalism here, utilising every ounce, every bit of experience they have now to try and smooth their way and keep up on this line and try and charge the way.
Okay, the Chiefs have it now at midfield, just across the line. Emmett Kapengwi starting to drive into Willie McIntosh. The pass goes in the corner, goes Brian Hughes. McIntosh, long shot, wide to the left and out of bounds. Manchester City coming up with a goal kick. We have 18 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the game. The Chiefs lead 2-1. And there's a brief pause. Let's pause 5 seconds for station identification. This is WGST in Atlanta.
Okay, let's go.
At midfield, Peter McParland on the goal kick, coming up with possession of the ball. Takes it down the left sideline, stops just short of the 18-yard line in the corner on the left side to Woosnam, back to McParland. A little bit too far for Peter. Tony Book comes up with it and gets it to Mulhern. And Peter gives a gentle tap to Tony Book as he goes charging into him lightly. These two boys, I believe, know each other from back in the old country. Manchester City coming back to the attack, and a pass intended for Tony Coleman is too far, goes over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Chiefs, and Cocking sends it over to Vic Rouse in the penalty area, and Rouse boots it upfield. On the right sideline, it's stopped by Kapengwi. Kapengwi tries to get one over to McParland. It's intercepted by Connor, and Kapengwi comes up with it again to Mwila. Up the middle it goes, and there's nobody there. But there was a whistle. We have a violation, but the referee, Jim Carr, says let's keep the play going because Manchester has possession of the ball. The violation was against Atlanta. Okay, here's McParland with it as the Chiefs again come up with the ball. in Manchester's half. Long lead center that was too long and right into the arms of Mulhern, the goalkeeper. Mulhern sends it out to the right. Eric?
Manchester City have clearly adopted the outside trap. They're moving up the defence every time the Chiefs have the ball. They jump to the Chiefs to try and pick the right time and the right moment to slip the ball through and break together.
So they're playing much like Dallas did against us, in which we managed to beat them 1-0, although we had 1,000,001 opportunities about a month or so ago. All right, Atlanta, let's see what they can do on this offside trap as they pull their fullbacks further upfield. Over on the left sideline it goes, and out of bounds. The pass was intended for Phil Woosnam, and it's awarded on a throw-in to Manchester City. Tony Book behind him to a teammate who passes back to Mulhern, and Mulhern will now send it upfield. 15:50 to go in the game, 2-1 Chiefs. Coming across diagonally, Chris Jones heading it over, getting a return pass, traps it momentarily, passes into the middle to Heslop. Heslop on the left side, starts cutting over to the left-hand corner, down to Stan Bowles on the left sideline. Bowles being challenged by John Cocking, and Cocking tackles it away from him out of bounds. A nice bit of defensive work as he kept on backing up step by step with Bowles, no further than a yard away, and knocked it over the sidelines. All right, Tony Coleman now will throw it in. He's being guarded by Freddie Muila. We're going to have a run-up throw-in now, long one. Coming in, it's headed by Vic Crow up to the 18-yard line. Dowd tries a shot, and it goes over the nets. On that long throw-in, Dowd put his foot in, and it was too high. Went up above and beyond the nets. A goal kick coming up for the Chiefs.
This really is a cat-and-mouse struggle. It's a fascinating battle of tactics here, and I think the Chiefs have to rely a great deal on the experience of Phil Woosnam and Peter McFarland to crack this trap that the Manchester City defenders are setting.
Okay, Stan Bowles with it at the center circle. Bowles sends it across the stripe, up in front of him to a teammate. That's Chris Jones at the center circle. Behind him to Bowles, past Jones it goes to Tony Book. Book at the center line, centering the ball in, intended for Dowd. The ball is batted high in the air, comes down off the chest of Francis Lee. Lee's still trying to get to it. He now has it. It's batted around loose, still batted away from him. And we have coming out with the ball is Gordon Ferry for the Chiefs. And upfield it goes to Phil Woosnam, and again the offside is called against Atlanta, as the Manchester City defense was right at midfield, as Woosnam had gotten just beyond it before the ball was passed over to him.
The Chiefs not only have to watch the ball, they have to watch exactly the strategy and the position of the Manchester City winger. Joe Mercer is an absolute expert at this particular ploy. He used it in Oakland last week when they were 2-0 down. With only 9 men, they still managed to scrape out by losing only 3-0 with tactical success as well, regardless of the score.
Okay, that indirect free kick comes down towards the Atlanta penalty area, but John Cocking boots it well back upfield. Al Heslop comes up with it at the center circle, and over on the left side, it comes to Coleman. Connor, his teammate, centers the ball in, headed over the nets and out of bounds. 13 minutes, 15 seconds to go. They're chasing the ball. We have a pause in the action. Let's go 60 seconds for this message. Okay. And that was our last one.